Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Hey, what's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Let's Do This Together podcast. I am your newly vaccinated host, Arnold Telega Arda. Yes, my wife Hart and I got vaccinated a few days ago. It was actually a smoother process than I thought it was gonna be. We got it done really bright and early in the morning. It was super organized. It went by really, really fast, and there wasn't a lot of waiting around time. It was really smooth. I felt like everything happened within 30 minutes and we got it done. And I haven't really felt anything too crazy. My arm was just sore the day of, and the next day it kind of hurt to lift my left arm, which is weird because I got it on my right arm. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it was I had a hard time lifting my left arm. And for Hart, the same thing for her. Her arm was sore, and she also experienced some fatigue. But I think besides that, we're pretty much okay. How are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are doing great so far. I hope you guys had a great weekend. Hart and I last week got invited to the new premiere of a Disney Plus show called Big Shot, starring John Stamos. It was really cool because John Stamos was actually there, and seeing John Stamos in person was a big deal for me because I grew up watching Uncle Jesse from Full House. I wanted to be like John Stamos. I always wanted to have his hair. I wanted to have his swag. So seeing him in person was surreal because that guy is a vampire. He doesn't age. He looks the same. He is a magical unicorn. Yes, I'm convinced he's a magical unicorn and he's not real because he does not age and he looks the same, which is crazy. But anyways, before we get this podcast started, as always, before I start the episode, I want to read one of the comments that you guys left. And this one is from last week's video, and it is from Beryl Emerald. And she said, I've heard this Subway story about your first time meeting so much times, but it still makes me smile every time. I love you both so much, and I'm so lucky I got to meet you both when you went to the Philippines before. Best YouTube couple, so genuine and so nice. I really love hearing these stories. Thank you so much, Beryl. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. If I'm butchering it, I'm so sorry. But thank you so much for the comment. It means a lot to me. So for this episode, guys, originally I wanted to do an episode on paranormal stuff today. I wanted to dive into the ghost stories of Thailand since Hart and myself have been there before. But I will save that for another episode because this morning I had one of my reoccurring dreams. So in this episode, I want to talk about dreams and what they mean. So some of you guys might know this already because I mentioned it on Instagram, but throughout my life, actually throughout the time after I graduated college, I've always had this dream that somehow I'm still back in school. And in my dream, I have this constant fear of not graduating because I just remembered that I stopped going to one of my classes. So last night I had a dream that was back in high school, and I was taking a test. And I remember thinking, oh my God, I haven't showed up to my English class since the first day of school. How am I going to graduate? And boom, I woke up. It's not too crazy of a dream, but that is a dream that I always have. It's always me in school and me fearing that I'm not graduating because I stopped going to one of my classes. Some of you guys on Instagram reached out to me and you guys told me that you guys had the same dream, and they looked it up and they said the reason why we've been having this dream is because we are scared of failure. But not so much of letting ourselves down, but we are scared of letting other people down. And I thought that was really, really fascinating. So with that said, on today's episode, I'm going to read 9 common dreams and what they supposedly mean. And this is from verywellmind.com. Okay, and I just quickly glanced through this before we got started. And right off the bat, there's dreams in here that I also had in the past. Like the first one right here, dreams about falling. I had this dream, I'm sure a lot of you guys have it too, where you're falling and as soon as you hit the ground, you wake up. Has that happened to you guys? Because that's happened to me multiple times. So let's see what that means. Okay, dreams about falling. Dreams about falling from great heights are very common. While there is a popular myth that if you hit the ground in your dream, you will die in real life, it simply is not true. So what exactly could dreams about falling really mean? According to many popular dream interpretations and at least one study, falling dreams are a sign that something in your life isn't going well. it might suggest that you need to rethink a choice or consider a new direction in some area of your life. Wow, that's deep. That's really, really deep. I never really looked into the meaning of that. But I think that is a common dream that a lot of people have, a dream of falling, and as soon as they wake up, they kind of flinch, or they kind of jolt. Okay, the next one though, I can't really relate because I've never had this dream, but I know that a lot of people have, and they always mention it in movies. It is dreams about being naked in public. So let's see what that means. Have you ever had one of those dreams where you show up at school or the office in your birthday suit? Don't worry, dreaming about being naked is hardly unusual. Penny Pierce, the author of Dream Dictionary for Dummies, suggests that dreaming of public nudity might indicate that you might feel like a phony or that you are afraid of revealing your imperfections and shortcomings. Interesting. Wow. Huh. Okay. It seems like some of these dreams mostly tie into life choices or something you're not really saying when you're awake. That's really fascinating. Oh, dreams about being chased. Have I dreamt about this before? I might have. This sounds pretty familiar. Not a lot though, but I think I've at least had one or two of these dreams. Dreams about being chased. This is number 3. Dreams that feature being pursued by a known or unknown attacker can be particularly terrifying. These types of dreams are very common. But what do these dreams say about what goes on inside your mind? Dream interpreters often suggest that such dreams mean that you are trying to avoid something in your daily life. Tony Christ, the author of Dream Dictionary, suggests that being chased in a dream might indicate a desire to escape from your own fears or desires. Okay, another one of those dreams where it ties into how you're living your life and how you really feel about your life. Oh, what? Okay, the fourth one I've never heard before. It is dreams about losing teeth. Have any of you guys had that dream before? Never heard of this one. Okay, it says, dreaming about losing teeth can have multiple meanings. It might mean that you are worried about your attractiveness or appearance. It might also indicate that you are concerned about your ability to communicate or concerned that you might have said something embarrassing. Okay, well, based on that definition, I should be having more of this dream because I say something embarrassing every day. But then again, I'm not that concerned about it. So maybe that's why I'm not having these dreams. But really interesting. Never heard of that one. Oh, dreams about dying. Okay, we're getting down to the gritty stuff. I personally have not had any dreams about dying, but I've had dreams where I'm in heaven. And in my dream, heaven is kind of like this fancy dinner party, and everyone's dressed in tuxedos and gowns. And I just remember, it's so weird. I remember specific things. I had this dream when I was 4 years old. And I still remember it till this day. And yeah, in my dream, I was in heaven. Everyone's partying in this fancy ball. And I still remember the venue. The venue had a little spiral staircase that goes up. And it was at least 4 levels or more. But yeah, that was my dream that relates to death. But I haven't had the dream of actually dying. Dreams about dying. Death is another common subject of dreams, and one can be particularly disconcerting. Dreamers sometimes dream of the death of a loved one or even dream of dying themselves. Popular dream interpretations sometimes suggest that such dreams reflect anxiety about change or a fear of the unknown. Okay. All right. Interesting. I don't know how death connects. Oh, okay, never mind. I see it. Fear of the unknown. Some people feel like they don't know what's going to happen after death. They don't know where they're going to go, where their souls are going to go, whether they're going to go to heaven or whether they're going to go to another human being's body. So I get the fear of the unknown connection. Interesting, though. Have you guys dreamt about that stuff? Studies have also shown that those approaching the end of life and loved ones around them experience significant and meaningful dreams, often relating to a comforting presence, preparing to go, watching or engaging with the deceased, loved ones waiting, distressing experiences, and unfinished business. Ooh, that gave me chills. Ooh. Okay. Maybe that's, I don't want to be too sad or too negative, but I'm just guessing that maybe when you get to a certain age where you're closer to death, these dreams might be a way of your body to prep you, I guess, for the process of death or for the next transition. It might be a way of your body to kind of give you comfort and let you know that it's okay. I mean, according to this explanation, these dreams sometimes help you prepare to go, or the fact that you're watching or engaging with the deceased. It could be kind of like a sneak peek of what your next chapter is going to be. I don't know. That's just my guess. Oh, okay. I've had this one. It kind of ties into my school one. But number 6 is dreams about taking a test. According to Craig Hamilton Parker, the author of The Hidden Meaning of Dreams, taking an exam, your dreams might reveal an underlying fear of failure. Yep, you guys said it on Instagram. Studies have also found that dreams of this nature are common. So yeah, this is my dream right here. Well, it's not technically failing an exam, but more of like failing school itself. So it's pretty similar. So this is where I'm at. Examinations are stressful experiences in which you are made to face up to your shortcomings. To dream of failing an exam, being late for one, had that too, or being unprepared shows that you feel unprepared for the challenges of waking life. Whoa. Am I unprepared? What am I unprepared for? Is this a way for my body to tell me that I should meal prep? Is that what this is all about? Dang, body. Rude much? Ooh, never had this one. Dreams about infidelity. Okay. Dreaming that your spouse or romantic partner is cheating on you with someone else can be incredibly distressing. In some cases, people even start to wonder if the dream might really be true. Does dreaming that your partner is unfaithful mean that it might happen, or that it's already happening? While in some cases, such dreams might be the reflection of waking fears of such infidelity, Trish and Rob McGregor, the author of the Complete Dream Dictionary, believe that such dreams probably don't mean that your spouse is cheating or will cheat. This is another what-if dream. You are testing the limits of reality. Okay, I can see that. I guess it's kind of your body's way of seeing how you would react in situations that wouldn't happen in real life. Your body's just playing games with you. That's a cruel game, body. This one is fun. I think a lot of people have this dream. But number 8 is dreams about flying. Dreams about flying are experienced by many. They can be exciting and even liberating, but they can sometimes be quite frightening. According to Tony Chris, the author of Dream Dictionary, dreams about flying often represent two very different sides. On the one hand, dreams can represent feelings of freedom and independence, and on the other hand, they can also indicate a desire to flee or escape from the realities of life. Wow, have any of you guys experienced that? I kind of want to have a dream where I'm flying. That's pretty cool. Kind of low-key jealous. Oh, okay. I have a quick story after the last one that I'm about to read right now. The last one is dreams about pregnancy. Dreams interpreters often suggest that dreams about pregnancy represent everything from creativity to fear. An author believes that pregnancy dreams might sometimes represent a woman's fear of being an inadequate mother. No wonder why I haven't been having those dreams. Okay, so the reason why the last dream kind of locked a memory of mine is because I just remembered when I was a little kid, my babysitter had this dream. And of course, full disclosure, she could be lying to me about this, but she had this dream where 3 ladies approached her with a baby. And the 3 ladies showed up at her doorstep, knocked on her door, and she opened the door, and they were carrying a baby. And they asked her if she wanted the baby, and she said no. Okay, whatever. She wakes up. The next night, she had the exact same dream. These 3 ladies showed up again, knocked on her door, and asked if she wants the baby. She said no. Again, she wakes up. The 3rd night, she has the exact same dream, except for the fact that this time, she said yes. And after that, the dream stopped. But that was the first time I ever heard someone that had a dream where it was like a TV series where every night is a new episode and there's a season finale. But yeah, dreams are so interesting. They can mean a lot of things, as you guys saw. But one dream that I do remember that wasn't mentioned on the list that I just read is a dream. It's a dream that I had that I feel like kind of ties into reincarnation. There's a lot of people that believe in reincarnation and that our souls go from different body to body after death, and people believe that we had a previous existing life before the one we have right now. And I had a dream where I was a soldier and I was fighting in the war, and I was holding my rifle like this. And I had this dream maybe about like 7 or 8 years ago. But in my dream, I was in combat and I was running with my rifle like this. As I was running, I got shot directly in the middle of my back, and I felt it, and it felt like a big jolt, and I actually woke up from it. And the reason why I think that kind of deals with reincarnation is because I have a birthmark on my back, exactly the place where I got shot in my dream. And the shot felt real, and real enough for me to wake up. But I just think it's so fascinating that the birthmark is exactly where I got shot in my dream. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys believe that it's possible that this could be a sign of reincarnation, or is it just a weird coincidence? But yeah, let me know. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts. So that's the end of this episode. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching. Dreams are crazy. And maybe there is no one right answer for every dream, but it's really fun to talk about them and all the different meanings and all the different opinions people have. Don't forget to tag us on Instagram. We are at Let's Do This Together Podcast, and we are also on YouTube at Let's Do This Together Podcast as well. And if you guys are listening on iTunes, Apple Podcasts, or Spotify, don't forget to give me a 5-star rating if you guys like what you hear, and also write a review and let me know what you guys like about the podcast or what you don't like about the podcast. I'm open to all of it. And with that said, I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.